New at 6, the Target 12 investigators are digging into the financial issues facing one of our largest cities. Tonight, the president of the Warwick City Council is warning they could be facing a budget crisis in the near future.
Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau talked to him and joins us now with what he had to say.
Warwick City leaders have used millions of dollars from its reserve fund to patch previous budget issues, and that is only one financial problem the city is said to be facing. From outside the city, Warwick would seem to be thriving as the home of TF Green and dozens of big box retailers, plus industry and diversified real estate. But Mayor Joseph Solomon said in his State of the City address, Warwick was facing a nearly $19 million deficit during the budget year that starts on July 1st. Solomon proposed a budget that potentially blots the red ink, but Council President Stephen Marola and others remain concerned about the years to come, with Marola calling the cost of retiree health care known as Other Post-Employment Benefits, or OPEB, the $350 million elephant in the room.
We're supposed to be paying about $25 or $26 million a year, and we can only afford to pay about $9 or $10 million.
On a smaller scale, a half dozen disputes between the city and firefighters union are in litigation involving so-called side agreements that increased benefits for the department, but according to several city leaders, were never ratified by the city council. Both Marola and Solomon blame former Mayor Scott Avedisian's administration for the city's short-term and long-term budget issues, but Avedisian, who resigned as mayor last year to take over as RIPTA's CEO, blames the council for rejecting his proposals in recent years and balancing those budgets by spending $8 million from the city's shrinking reserve fund. The Republican tells us that means the surplus, as in the reserve fund, is now at $14 million, but those were unanimous votes of the all-Democrat city council. Marola fires back, saying it's hard to believe Avedisian did not plan for the OPEB impact or know about those firefighter side deals.
Mayor Avedisian is saying that he didn't know anything about it, even though his city solicitor witnessed the agreement, his fire chief signed it.
Do you see a scenario where Warwick is in receivership?
That's inevitable if we don't make changes.
The debate is already underway, with Solomon's proposed budget on the city council agenda for Tuesday. With the Target 12 investigators, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.